Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. This time we are covering the Christchurch Gondola. For this particular trip, we had taken the pass from the Punting Antigua boat shed, which costed us almost 79 New Zealand dollars per adult. This pass also includes a gondola shuttle bus. So the free shuttle bus operates daily between Cathedral Square and the Christchurch Gondola. The gondola in itself is located atop Mount Cavendish, and the base station, the address is 10 Brittlepath Road. Interestingly, this gondola doesn't stop for you to board. So if you need some sort of an assistance, or a person who's accompanying you needs assistance, you'll have to ask the operators to stop it briefly. The gondola in itself can accommodate 4 people easily. It covers a total of 852 meters, and this entire trip takes about 10 minutes to reach the summit. Offers stunning views. Unfortunately for us, it's the same day where we were doing our punting and it was raining throughout, so our views to an extent somewhat were restricted. However, the experience in itself was worth it. So the gondola operates between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, and the last ride down is 60 minutes after closing. So if I am not mistaken, the last ride would be at 6 o'clock and the last ride up would be at 5 p.m. Right? There is no minimum age, and children can utilize the gondola, but they must be accompanied by an adult. Now you can see that at this point of time the rain had stopped and we could get a good view of Christchurch. However, the droplets on the screen or the windows did obscure our view to an extent, at least for the camera. But in general, if it's a bright sunny day, I am sure it would have offered quite a majestic view of this entire bay from Mount Cavendish. So very interestingly, when you reach the top, you have some walking tracks that you can utilize. However, since it was raining for us, we actually couldn't utilize these walking tracks. Where we are right now, this place is called as the Red Rock Cafe, and definitely the coffee was great. And since the weather was like that, we were very hungry and they did offer us delicious food, right? They do have child-friendly favorites and can also offer cabinet selections and to a kitchen, full-range kitchen menu. And just in case if you're thinking that you could utilize it for a private lunch, morning afternoon tea, those options are available, but I think you need a minimum of 20 people, and you can contact the Red Rock Cafe for more details. So within the cafe there's ample of seating that is available. As you can see, there weren't a lot of people, probably because of the weather today. So we had this entire cafe almost to ourselves. It was very cold outside, so if you're visiting Christchurch at a time where it would be cold because it's in the South Island, please wear proper warm clothing, specifically if you're going on top or atop different mountain places. The staff were very kind, the staff were very friendly, and you can see my friend enjoying himself, probably texting someone. So just taking you outside now. Though this place offers spectacular views, however for us, today was not the day. And as you can see, by this time the fog had already started engulfing the entire Mount Cavendish area. So there was nothing much to watch and see. Well, what I've seen in the previous pictures that have been shared on social media as well as other places, we see that from this particular location you can see a lot of different snow-covered mountain peaks. And if you come to this area outside of the Red Rock Cafe, you would see what specific areas you can see from this particular viewpoint, and there's a particular binocular which is right alongside it. Insert a coin and you can get some good views. I think the binoculars is a decent one. We didn't utilize it, so I'm not too sure of how good it is, but I'm sure the views would be interesting, very vivid and very nice. And now this is us coming down from the Red Rock Cafe or Mount Cavendish top, and it takes, as I said, around 10 minutes for us to reach down. And by this time the rain had started becoming a little too heavy and the gondola was becoming a little too bumpy. However, nothing to worry, it was still operating. At no point of time did they stop the gondola while this rain was battering us. So I'm sure it is a very safe activity to do with people that you'd want to go out with. So with this we are coming to the end of a trip. The bus that we were waiting for is this particular free shuttle, and it takes us back to Christchurch. On an important note, this bus is not wheelchair accessible, so if you need that sort of access, probably you might have to look at some other way of traveling to this particular place. So with that, thank you for being with us. Till the time we meet again, do take care of yourself, stay safe, loads of love from Christchurch.